Hello and welcome back to another video in the Moodle Course Development Series. I'm Joe Deegan, and in this section we'll start setting up your site by going over how to access the site administration settings and describing what they're used for. So let's go ahead and get started. So now you've got Moodle installed, but you're wondering how to configure it for your needs. In this video I'll cover how to access the site administration settings and what the various settings are used for so that you can configure the site for your purposes. First, you'll need to know where the site administration settings are accessed. You'll find all of the site configuration settings in the Settings block, which is generally available on any page in Moodle, and you can see I have it right here in the lower left. There are 3 sections in the Settings block containing options for different aspects of the site. There's the Current Page Settings, which is the first section here, and this is used to configure the settings for whatever page you're on. If you're on the front page, it will display the front page settings, but if you're on a course site or another page, it will display the settings for that page. Then there's My Profile Settings. The My Profile Settings section allows users to quickly access or change the information in their profile. You can also access stuff like blogs or instant messaging. And then you have the Site Administration menu. And the Site Administration menu is where you can access all of the overall site configuration settings. So if you need to adjust any site-wide settings, this is where you'll find it. And this is where we'll be spending a lot of time in upcoming videos. So now that you know where the settings are located, you'll need to know what the various settings are used for, so we'll discuss each option in the Site Admin menu. Let's start at the top with the Notifications option, which will alert you to problems with the site, show you which version you're using, and also allow you to register the site with Moodle.org. You can also use the Registration option here to enter all the information needed to register the site. Underneath that, we have Advanced Features, which will allow you to enable or disable some of the more advanced options in the site, such as portfolios or external web services. The Users option is used to manage users of the site. You can use this option to do things like add or remove users and also change their permissions. The Courses option is where you'll go to add or remove courses or change the overall course site settings. The Grades option is used to configure the site settings for grades, such as whether you'd like letter grades or overall percentages. The Location setting is used to configure, you guessed it, the geographical location and time zones. The Language option is really useful to customize language used on the site and install new language packs. The Plugins option is where you'll go to configure the site settings for any of the modules or plugins on the site, such as activity modules or assignment plugins. The Security option is where you'll go to configure site policies and security settings, such as the password policy. And Appearance is where you'll go if you want to change the theme or anything about the look of the site. So we'll be spending some time in here in later videos. Okay, and underneath Appearance we have Front Page, and we'll be talking a lot more about the Front Page option in the next section. But this is where you'll go to customize the look and feel of the front page. The Server option contains more advanced administration options and allows you to access information having to do with the server settings. Reports is a useful option that will allow you to see what kind of activity the site is getting through the reports and statistics. And finally, the Development option contains some more advanced experimental settings for PHP developers. As you can see, there's a lot of settings available for you to look through. If you're ever looking for a setting and you can't seem to find it, you can always use the search function that you see here to look for it. So for example, if I'm looking for something involving statistics of the site, I can go ahead and type in statistics, and then just click the search button. And this will pull up any administration settings having to do with statistics for the site. And as you can see, there's a few here, but here's the one I'm looking for, Enable Statistics, so I can run reports. And this is a big help when you're not sure where the setting is or what it might be called. You can just enter the keyword, then click Search. In this video, we'll only have time for a brief explanation of each setting. But for more information, you can go to Moodle.org and check out the Moodle documentation, or you can go to the Moodle forums for more information on each of these settings. If you have any questions not covered here, then you'll definitely find your answer here at Moodle.org. Okay, time for a little practice. Now that you know how to find the site admin settings, spend a little time getting to know them better. Browse through the Site Admin menu to see what's available, and if you're curious about a setting that you can't find, then use the search function to look for it. And if you're unsure about what these settings are used for, make sure to check out the Moodle docs or forums for more information. Now that you know how to access the site administration settings and what the various options are used for, you're ready to start configuring your site. But before doing that, there's one more important setting you need to learn about. You'll need to learn how to turn editing on in Moodle. That's it for the Site Admin settings overview. I'll see you in the next video.